Today is a very important day in cinematic history. If you're a fan of the Back to the Future movies, you probably know why, because 30 years ago, the trilogy that gave us Marty, McFly, Doc Brown, and the DeLorean time machine began. This morning, Vladimir Duthiers of our digital network CBSN is here with a time-sensitive exploration of dreams and reality. Vlad, good morning to you.
Good morning. In the original Back to the Future, Marty and Doc leave 1985 and travel 3 decades back to 1955. In the sequel, they go 30 years into the future to October 21st, 2015. That's today. So what did they get right and what predictions didn't materialize? We decided to take a look.
All right, Doc, what's going on, huh? Where are we? When are we?
We're descending toward Hill Valley, California at 4:29 p.m. on Wednesday, October 21st, 2015.
2015? You mean we're in the future?
When Marty McFly arrived in 2015 aboard Doc Brown's DeLorean time machine, he had no idea what to expect. Later today, the past prediction for the future will finally become the present.
Here's our exit.
And here we are in cinematic 2015, where flying cars are clogging up the skyways. In the real 20-teens, it's all about self-driving cars.
If they dug up the DeLorean...
Screenwriter Bob Gale had a clear vision for the future. Inside the Cooper Union Clock Tower, Gale told us he wanted 2015 to be recognizable.
We knew going in, nobody ever successfully predicts the future accurately. It can't be done. And we want the future to be a positive, optimistic future. We want people to see this movie and say, hey, I like that future. I'd like to live there.
Hey, stop! Little girl, stop! Look, I need to borrow your hoverboard.
So long, skateboards. Hello, hoverboards. A gang chased Marty around town in 2015, each flying their own personalized board.
I got it working! My dad taught me about these.
Visual effects art director John Bell designed many of the movie's futuristic elements, including hoverboards and the nostalgic Cafe 80s.
All we know is we go 30 years in the future and there's something called a hoverboard. I'll take something that's 85% familiar. It could be a shape, it could be a color, it could be a pattern. And then if I'm projecting into the future, throw something that's just a little 15% twist.
Today, companies are still testing how to make a reliable working hoverboard for the general public. On the real streets of 2015, though, toys like this Swagway are the closest we've gotten to gliding around.
Whoa. There was a lot of predictions that we made. We said, well, maybe that'll come true. That has a good chance. Hoverboards? No, we never thought it. And the fact that, they say life imitates art. So kids like you saw Back to the Future Part 2 in the day, and they said, well, if I can't have a hoverboard,
I'm going to make one.
I'm going to make one.
I was right! Yes!
Let's talk drones.
Oh my God. Look at this thing.
They're being used now by news organizations.
By everybody. They're all over the place. We started out thinking it's kind of like this gag technology, it's just a joke. But little did we know, 30 years later, people are using them all over the world.
We're not thinking about, we're making an important statement about the future here. No. We're having a good time.
Read my fax!
While nobody uses fax machines anymore for instant communication, the movie nails other everyday technology. In the movie, fingerprint scanners unlock the front door and pay for things like taxis. Today, we use biometric technology to open doors, unlock smartphones, and even authorize digital payments.
Hello, in here, please.
The McFlys use a giant flat-screen TV that responds to audio commands and makes video calls. Flat screens have been around for a while now, but Samsung Smart TV has voice recognition. As for video calls, there's FaceTime and Skype. Hi, Krista.
Hi, Vlad.
Krista Smith here is the executive West Coast editor of Vanity Fair. Do you think that the movie can still influence young people today?
I think it still holds up, absolutely. The stuff that they were talking about in 85 to 90 is stuff that's actually our reality now.
Hey, McFly! I thought I told you to stay in here!
As a teenager, it's still very relevant. because you're still going through the same things. It doesn't matter if you have an iPhone or if you can fly around the world. 15-year-olds are feeling the same thing that 15-year-olds were feeling in the 50s.
Wait a minute. Cubs win World Series. Against Miami?
107 years after its last title, the Cubs are still trying to advance to this year's World Series. And so we wait just a bit longer to see if the movie's ultimate prediction comes true.
You're not gonna believe this! We gotta go back to 1955!
I don't believe it!
Why do you think Back to the Future remains so popular?
It's the humanity of Back to the Future. And the movie says you have some control over your own destiny. The things that you do today can have a life-changing effect in your future.
To the future, to the past, and back to the future. We're all caught up. And what do we have to look forward to? To be continued. To celebrate the movies, a 30th anniversary DVD is out, and the trilogy is being re-released in select theaters nationwide, guys. I'm on my swag way. Woohoo! You guys are like shocked and amazed.
Way to go, Vlad. Way to go.
I'm trying
Can
to
you go
figure
in
out how you
reverse?
make it go, yeah.
So it's a.
I know all the cool kids have
you
them.
can actually.
Come up here, go back. We want to
You
see
want me to
it.
go back on there?
Yeah.
If we can get on here without.
4,
There we go.
3,
All right.
Reverse.
You'll be watching CBS This Morning. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Vlad.